All right, what y'all looking at right here is the movie Zootopia 2, which represents the rise of the serpent, the Kundalini energy, uh, the age of awakening, the Aquarian age. And this right here, this portion in the movie is representing, this is your spine, the 33 vertebrae, the stairway to heaven, Jacob's ladder. It go by many names, right? And you fit to see how this play out. And as it's doing it, I'm gonna explain it to a certain extent, and then I'm gonna let y'all go. So right here, she just entered into the portion of her consciousness where now, if she can rearrange this and understand the patterns and the steps that's being shown to her from within, she would then be able to access her higher mind. But she first must put all the pieces back together as one, as Humpty Dumpty had to. Check it out, y'all. She's finding the serpent trail. She's starting to see the patterns in her reality. Things not going right. Now watch this. She's entering into the stairway to heaven, right? She's entering into her attic. She's entering into her right hemisphere of her brain, which is where the creative feminine energy lies. Now, if you look, he's playing the character of the eagle. He don't want to let go. That's why. He don't want to let go of the old way of being. Okay? That's why in the movie, they are just reflections of each other, yet she won't allow the fire that burns within herself to be dictated from no external circumstances or events. Check it, y'all. She's entering into the stairway to heaven, the kingdom, the pineal gland, where it talks about in the Bible about Jacob seeing or being on the top of seeing God or something from wherever it was. At the end of the day, it's talking about the pineal gland, the third eye, which is the inner eye. That's why if I was to tell you right now, look at that car, it's red. That inner eye starts to form it, right? If you just slow down, wait a second, you'll see the red car in your head. Not quite have made a design yet, but you're seeing a car red, right? That's the power of the inner mind. Okay? Let me show you another one. If I tell you, because see the mind, it sees things opposite. So it hear with its eyes, with your eyes, and it see with your ears. That's why when you heard me say something about a car or gave a description of the vehicle, it started to create a picture based off what you heard. That's how it see. Now, based off what it see is what is heard. Let me show you. If I was to show you this phone right now, that inner eye gonna say phone. You'll hear a voice in your head say phone. So look at it. What is this? Didn't you just hear yourself say phone? That's how it works, family. So when you understand that everything is an opposite, everything has a polarity to it, a left, a right, a high, a cold, a up, a down. So at the end of the day, understanding this movie itself is speaking about you. You'll start to understand or understand that everything around you is just telling a story in motion to lead you back to thyself. So let's finish it off right quick and I'm gonna let y'all go. This is where she steps in. Look at the look on her face, family. She's shocked. But this is where she starts to put all the pieces that she thought broke her. And I'm speaking to you guys from an individual standpoint. You gotta put everything together. It's like making a soup. You got certain ingredients that it takes to make some things. But when it comes down to making you all that is, you're going to need all that once was to come into play. All right, y'all, here we go. She just saw the mother, family. The great mother. Mother Earth. Gaia. She see the kingdom. Find your home, family.
This is just
It lives in you.
This is what they do.
We have to go.
See the higher self? I mean,
Lies.
ego come in trying to ensure.
Garrus, we gotta
That's
go.
what the snake's trying to
The
prove.
CPD is here.
What? No one will believe us. Not without proof.
Leave it.
She has access to now. In other words, what y'all seeing here, she has accessed her Akashic records in the higher mind. And that's why she's saying, man, no, we got to grab this information in order to really save ourselves. It ain't going, because without this, that don't exist. That's why everything matters, yet nothing matters. Because when you look at it from that that perspective, the matter is what you project out and experience. But why it don't matter really is because it came from a place that has no boundaries, has no confinements. It's just expressive. You see what I'm saying? And with that, it can't be expressed in no way, shape, or form. Finishing it off, family.
To solve the case. Judy, you have to solve the case. Nick!
I don't care about the case. Judy, it's not worth dying for.
See, an ego never want to die. It want to control
The world
the
will
flow.
never be a better place if no one is brave enough to do the right thing.
The world is what it is, Carrots, and sometimes being a hero, it just doesn't make a difference.
Now y'all watch this. This is what you're gonna go through when it comes down to people, places, and things. At this point, you know in your life, these relationships are not getting me to where I want to go. This job is no longer sustaining my expansion. There's certain things that I was choosing to do and were turning those into habits and wasn't aware of it, that was draining my money, my time, my energy. It can't cross over, family. So now a split will take place. Let me show you how the universe works. Check it out.
I think maybe we are different.
When she finally accepts that the mind is not her, the thoughts are not her, it's all part of the simulation. And then she stepped into her true identity, which is the Most High, the Creator, the great I am. And she stood firm on that. That's when the Red Sea splits, family.
Oh my gosh, I think I just took out a cop. Sorry, sir.
That's just how the universe works, family. See, no matter what you go through, you gotta know that the Most High always got your back and best interests at heart. So although it may seem like things are coming apart in your life because you are now starting to recognize who you truly are, you're willing to let go. You're learning that holding on to things and trying to add to yourself with external things is not fulfilling you. It was never about the money. It was never about the likes. It was never about nothing outside yourself. When you found that inner peace, God within, when you entered into the kingdom, that's when you know, no matter what, everything happens for your better good, to bring you into a higher level and version of that self. So that's just the presentation for today, family. Things of this nature will be coming in the Divine Wolf podcast, coming soon. May, somewhere in the first week of May, like I said, y'all will know ahead of time, but I just want to share what's coming through me with my reflections, because we are all the same spirit, playing different roles to just expand our consciousness.
Yeah.
So, as above, so below.
They kept looking outside. I went within.
Coming soon.
That's where I found it. The source.
It's already here.
I am the source. I don't chase, I attract. Built from the loss, turn the pain into wrecks. God in my car, yeah, I move like that. Create the flow, I ain't never going back. I am the source, I don't beg, I command. Used to be broke, now I move with a plan. They couldn't see it, I still took a stand. Now I just flow, I don't reach, I expand. Now I just flow, I don't reach, I expand. Yeah.